the hardest thing to say. It's so hard to say. My name is Myesha, and I have stage 2A breast cancer. Pouring love from the heart and the thoughts in my mind that when we make it out, this homie, we gon' shine, cause when I fall, they stand. Yep.
Gotcha. Oh, you got a little interlude right there?
Yeah.
All right, let me bring you into that.
All right. Music is so much of me that I use it to express many things. Love, hate, sadness, appreciation. Music makes me happy, period. So, the cancer. I'm just really taking things day by day, minute by minute. Like I say, you never know what is around the corner until you get around the corner. So, you know, I'm thinking right now as like a box, like you're walking around a box. You know, you won't know how long away before you get to the next corner until you get to that next corner. You might feel more in control of your hair loss if you first cut your hair or shave your head. This often makes hair loss easier to manage. If you shave your head, use an electric shaver instead of a razor. My barber agreed to come in early and do this for me. He said he's honored to do it. So, you know, we decided not to wait until my hair started falling out to get it cut, because I control the narrative of my hair. Gotcha. Chemo will not control the narrative here.
Let it fall, let it fall.
This bitch on a fucking day.
Ooh, Trinity, they about to be all over you. Not, your titty tribe just went up 10,000 followers.
Titty Tribe are the people that are supporting me right now, emotionally, prayers, you know, everything. I call them, or you guys, my Titty Tribe. For one, that was kind of like my sense of humor, you know what I'm saying, kind of dealing with the news. I mean, the whole thing involves, you know what I'm saying, my tit. So, and, you know what I'm saying, you guys are my tribe, so I just put two and two together. Titty Tribe. It's a bag.
Well, we get a bag. We get a bag. We get a bag.
Hard on it. Sending you strength and courage as you start your fight. Love from New York and your Facebook friend, Alyssa. Oh, turn it this way. There we go. And this is from the Tucker Crite family. So thank you. Thank you so much, Shelly. Yeah.
It's like the third goodie box we got today.
I want Titty Tribe to know I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right.
She had told me she found a lump, so I asked her to go and get a mammogram. And so she did that, and from that point, I started looking and searching, researching on stuff, you know, the way she described the lump and all that stuff. And me and her both talked about it. I sent her some stuff over to look at. And me, myself, I kind of knew, okay, this is not an ordinary lump. So I kind of almost prepared myself for the answer. But then when it did come, I was devastated. I cried. And right now, it still hurts.
It's just gonna make her stronger. She's been through a bunch of stuff in life. She's not afraid to take on challenges and something new. Never have been. I want her to stay positive about this whole situation until she just go through it.
She sets out to accomplish what she has, what she wants. She goes for it, and she don't stop until she actually get it. I mean, I've watched her at her lowest point, and now she's at the level that she wants to really be, probably even more. But she go for what she wants, and I'm proud of her for doing that.
Like she said, we grew up differently, but every time we came together, she was just, we were just the same. We always had a good bond, like all of us. And I'm much older than them. Like I'm like 10 years older than I think Kiawana, so.
And she's a peacemaker type too.
From even beyond just the parents, like there were women that raised our parents, our mom, that I think just set the tone for the family, and like they were strong Black women.
Same bloodline.
Yeah. So it just feels like we just know how to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you doing me?
Go ahead, Papa. You better model for him. Yes.
To really see how everyone just rallied up behind me. Definitely inspiring. It fuels me. It definitely gives me fuel to keep pushing, to not give up, and just keep moving forward.
Listen, never wanna leave, never.
We naturally get around each other, and it's just like we be trying to do too much. It's like we try to cram a lot into like a little bit of time. I don't know why we do that, but we do. When I found out that Myesha had cancer, I was at home by myself. I was working from home that day, and I lost it. I got a text from my mom, and I ain't no punk. Just had to get that out there.
So the moment that she found out she had cancer was interesting because we were actually both home, and I was sitting working from home actually, and she was sitting on the couch right next to me, and she got a phone call. So it went basically from the conversation, I figured it was the doctor, and they basically over the phone started to tell her something, and I saw her body language change. She started to breathe very shallow, and I was like, this isn't gonna be good, but I still was like, you never know. So then when she hung up the phone, she broke into tears, and she proceeded to inform me that she has breast cancer. And I was stuck for a second, and then I just jumped over and hugged her, and we both really started crying together, because it's one of those things where you hope and pray that whatever they come back with is more like, oh, it's just, an abscess or something like that. And then to hear such, devastating words that the person you love has breast cancer, it kind of stopped time in a way.
I think I just started crying just out of nowhere. It just, it felt like, why her? And like, not that it takes one person, or it pinpoints one specific person, because there's so many people that, I know personally that have experienced it, but I think it just hit in that way that's like,
I still can't believe it. Like,
yeah. Yeah. But it almost makes you feel like,
makes us stronger.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely making her be authentic to herself and really show herself. Show the world who she is. This woman is talented, like out the yin yang, like stupid talented. I tell you, like I said, to be able to pick up, and this is the one thing I think I've always just loved and envied even about her, is the fact that she could pick up an instrument and just play by ear and just like just do some shit out of nowhere, and you're like, how you
or write a song,
like write a song, make a beat, like all of those things. You have to have an ear for that, and like to think that her light would be dim because of something like this.
Let me show you the chemo outfit, y'all. She had to put on like the nice little button up. She got the jazzy hat on.
Yeah, gotta have the button up because it gives easy access to the port.
Oh, what was that port surgery like for you?
I slept through it, so I don't know. I mean, afterwards, I kind of remember waking up, but not really remember waking up. But I know I woke up, and I vaguely remember waving at everybody. On the way to the recovery room, I was high. Keep people around me. Definitely keeps me out of my head. Keeps me from like constantly thinking about it or thinking of like different outcomes and different things that could happen, or it just really keeps me out of my head. I mean, I'm still keeping it positive in my head, but right now it's just like a lot. It just feels heavy.
I get that.
Yeah.
We love you. We love you, Unc. Wish you the best.
I got to do is make up a sign for Titty Tribe. A hand signal or something. I don't know, that's like time out. So.
Yeah. So y'all, we are waiting for Unc to get out of chemo. And me and Ani is out here with her little cute sign. Show them the sign, Ani. And it's going to be a party.
Let me get that for you.
Hey.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Conda for him.
How you feeling?
Let's see, who brought us flowers, y'all?
This is a hug from me to you. You got this, Tina Lynn. Oh, Tina!
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, Tina. It definitely gives me a different scope on life. I feel emotions right now. I definitely feel emotions right now, but yeah, just appreciating more. Not saying that I didn't appreciate life before, but it definitely makes me appreciate it a lot more. And it's, I would say, humbling in a way. Yeah. It's like, don't take it for granted.
How do we have fun, if that makes sense? Because there's so many adjustments now, because I want to keep her safe, so it becomes a thing of, okay, we still want to have fun, so how do we do this and keep her safe? So I think I was just a lot more thinking for myself, and as anybody that knows me, I get very stressed and very anxious if things can't be done right for somebody, or for myself. So I started feeling very like stressed out. Like I don't want her to feel like she has to be stuck in the bed. I want her to I want to make sure that she gets up, even coming to the couch and watching a movie, things like that. We definitely continued the whole movie watching from COVID. There was a lot of movies that we watched and a lot of streaming services that were actually, you know, bought into, because a lot of our time was home and people that were, you know, stopping by to come and spend time with us over here because we really couldn't go out. So I think that was the biggest thing, just the fact that we, you know, we had started slowly going out, you know, wearing our masks and everything and going to outdoor things and events, but then this kind of tucked us right back in the house in a way.
She always exuded this love, so she got to know so many people in a short span of time that like everybody just knew her and they loved her. She asked them about her, like they flocked to her. She was just that type of person, you know. I think, like you said, it's just that aura. She has that aura of love, so that's just inspiring to me.
She walked in the room and it's like it glows.
She literally gets along with everyone. We can go somewhere random, like, 'cause we used to go to like Brooksville and stuff, for like little house parties and stuff when we were in high school, and it's like everybody knew her, and she was like in the middle dancing, or like everyone knew her from either a sport, from a band, whether it's basketball, track, or the fact she was in a band, or the fact that she was just the life of the party. Like everyone just gravitates towards Myesha. I think that's something that always stood out to me about her.
Loving, a gentle soul, a really caring person.
Serious, bold leader.
Strong. There's nothing else to explain it. She's been strong, even on her worst days. You know, she's strong. Even when she, you know, may have had bone aches, she wanted to, you know, babe, I'm gonna get up and make dinner. And I'm like, are you sure? Yes. And also another word, honestly, determined. No matter what, throughout all this process, if she wanted to do something, she would figure out a way to do it. If she wanted to go to the supermarket, babe, I'm gonna go to the supermarket. Well, I can just go for you. No, I'm gonna go. And those things were something to keep the normalcy.
No matter what she's going through, anything that she getting ready to go through, or whether it be a job or anything, always pray and ask God first before you do anything.
I will always be here for you. We have a lot of inside jokes, little laughs and giggles, and I feel like that's what I'm here for you, to just remain the same way that I've been for, how old am I? 34 years, but not the whole 34 years, because it was times where you used to beat me up. So not that time, but the time after that. The time after I called you a white girl, because you said something to me. I was like, you acting like a white girl. And you was like, well, maybe I ought to be. And we busted out laughing, and we never argued ever since that day, because what the hell was that? What was that about? We don't know. We still don't know.
And thank you for letting me walk beside you, you know, during this journey, because she could have isolated herself from me. Even though we lived together, she definitely could have isolated herself from me. Or, you know, there are people that become horrible when it comes down to something like this, and she didn't. So I thank her for still being her, and for still, even with everything that she was going through, still finding the strength to love me.
This is her moment to really be amplified and just let her light continue to shine.
I think I texted her not too long ago, and I told her that God has a promise for why He even created you for your life, and you have to fulfill your promise.
I got this cup from Liza, right?
Lisa, yep.
Lisa sent this to me. So we're gonna go ahead and smash it, because it says, this is my chemo mug. and I will smash it into 1,000 pieces when it's all over. Chemo is now officially done and complete, and let the smashing commence.
But the chosen of you, I am the chosen. My journey very helpful to you. Gotta have strength and resilience to ever walk in my shoes. A strong support system to hold you down so you won't lose. Never lose in any battle, that's the choice that I choose. And if it's giving up, you know I will refuse. This is who I am. I'm strong, I'm bright, I'm powerful, I'm great, I'm confident, I'm fearless, I'm bright, I'm loyal, I'm focused, I'm fast, I'm brave, I'm better, I'm brave, unstoppable. This is who I am.
It's so hype in here, I done pulled the thing out of the thing.
This is what victory sounds like. This is what triumph sounds like. Yeah. I got something I need to tell y'all.
No nipples.
So, to the twins.
This is what triumph sounds like.
And yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Ta.
Open that package. Tear that box up. Rip that box up. Get in it. And run something.
You cut liquor.
Wow. Okay.
Kumquat. Yeah. This is who I am. Yup.
That's a rap right there, boy.
I'm gonna let y'all think on that a bit.
What you know me. This is who I am. How did that feel?